which that's KaliKaren's birthday. And so I'm out doing a special errand because I was up all night. Let me admit it. I was looking at a lot of stuff and to do with this Maui fire. The Maui fire. That's the reason I was up, because I'm just like sizing up these politician type people, this Khazarian mafia types. And one of them, his name is Josh Green. I'm down at the store right now getting some smokes, but that's the reason I'm up. That's not the reason I wanted to do a video this early in the morning, a live stream. No, the live stream is about something else. But if you want to see what my post about Josh Green and him in his Scrubs outfit, you guys. He's in his Scrubs outfit with a freaking stethoscope hanging around his neck. And he's in the crime scene getting interviewed by some news people. The Bidens then came and left, right? They're supposed to be vacationing in Lake Tahoe, but I didn't see the Air Force One, but I didn't see a call sign with Air Force One. The one I saw was a Sam something, and there were 3 numbers to it, and then there was a Sam with 2 numbers to it, and then right on top of that flight, there was also another plane, so you had to zoom in to see that there were 2 planes on the one. Okay? So that flight that left Maui with the resident and the Mrs. Resident, okay? It looked like it flew into LA and then, no, it didn't fly into LA. It was coming from Hawaii, from Maui down over to the West Coast. And I didn't watch to see what happened. Anyway, Josh Green is done. He looks like a total mafioso out there with his Scrubs outfit on. And like, is he charging FEMA by the hour as a consultant to say whether there's dead bodies or not? I'm not trying to sound insensitive, but the fact is there's close to 1,000 or around 1,000 plus or minus children missing. Not people. Children missing. I would say around 1,000 children missing, and the give or take 100 on either side, more or less, is the adults. Because what they did was create a gridlock on top of they created a gridlock coming in and going out of the Lahaina area. So, and a gridlock, and the roadblock wasn't close to anything. It was like out in the middle of nowhere. So the cars went until they had to stop. And then what happened? The cars were piled up on the other side too. And everybody could have stopped. They couldn't go rescue the children or nothing like that. It was crazy. Can you give me your light, please? I just had to go get a light from that guy. So, yeah, they made I watched a video with the Josh Green guy. And by the way, if you watched my Telegram channel, you would know that I call these Khazarian color names because these names are used as code. Okay, they change the names. See all these places like Greenberg and Orangeburg and all that shit. It's because they changed the European German name to a color name to wipe it out of, like, so we wouldn't realize that they're, Offenbergs or whatever. So they just said, oh, instead of Offenberg, you're going to be, that's because that's Khazarian sounding, right? European sounding. We're going to be the Greenbergs. You'll be the Goldbergs. Because what they do is when there's towns and stuff made, they name shit after people, like famous people who, like, found the town or started or whatever, organize it. They name those. All right, so this is the place. I went around the corner and I lost my connection. So this is the hood where I'm at right now. And you can see, like, there used to be a lot more of these camper type things around. And there's another one over there. But there used to be a lot more of them. I don't know if that's the Shaw Maintenance. The one that never comes to my place. This over here, I used to come to this thing and get food. This was the food bank. They had like a parking lot back here, not where these piles of dirt and the earth movers are. It's a bad time to take the video because the sun is coming up and it's right in that direction. But see that brick building back there, you could go in the back and you'd have your ticket, and like this is, you can see that little garden over there behind the fence, behind all that signage. That used to be the parking lot, and they put this building there. You can see the building over there behind the trees, across from this building, because this building's old. What did I see driving through here just now, going to the store? They got all the doors propped open. Like they had like my art studio and stuff in there. And my son used to go to take a computer class and everything. That was the food bank. And they actually gave food out right here at the food bank. Imagine that. Well, since the COVID, they shut all that down. They don't give out any food. That's the food bank right there. Built their new building across the street, but they don't give food out. And they're in the hood that they're trying to gentrify. It's half gentrified and half ghetto. So they stopped selling food. And what else do they do here in Sacramento City? They banned menthol cigarettes. Menthol cigarettes, menthol tubes, menthol tobacco. And they want people to get mad and sue these store owners for being racist against them. Because everybody knows, I grew up around black people. I started smoking what? Salem's. I smoked Salem's first, then I smoked Cools. And then when I got older, I said, let me change to the not menthol, because maybe I'll smoke less or something. I'm going to see if I can drive a little bit around to the other side so I can show you guys. They're actually digging digging. And I'm gonna drive over to the other side and see if I can show you. They've taken all of the, maybe you can see it. I'm gonna drive through this alley. They've taken out all of the ducts over there. Oh, now it's all shady. Oh shit. Okay, you can see. You see the ducts are over there stacked up against the wall. Or maybe that's new ductwork. Yeah, he just came out of there. That's the building. What's he doing? He's scooping the dirt out of the building and he's bringing it out here and he's piling it up here. So he's digging a big hole inside this building. You see? So they're busting through the floor of this building and digging down. See, it's a really old building, so it probably doesn't have many like connections to it. You see this? That's fucking creepy, you guys. That's creepy. Why do they gotta dig? What are they digging for? What are they digging under there? Let me show you. These people drive like crazy out here. Oh, this is crazy. Why do they dig? You can see. See, this building has been shut down for several years, unused. Now all of a sudden they're digging. And this is not the only place that is getting, you know, movement on the building. Because I've seen, like around the neighborhood, there's been some of the properties that had, I don't know if I'll be able to get this thing on here again. But it's difficult to line up the little, I think I got it. Those proposal development signs that I've shown you guys on my let's see. They left some murals up, but not all of them. That's the new building we're just going by. I don't know if you guys could see that. The camera's kind of faced over my hood and to the right a little bit. But I mean, like the lots that they've had fences built around for, you know, years, while the lot just sat there empty, like for 10, 15 years. Now they're getting movement on them. There's stuff getting built on some of them. So I think more than one I've seen right in North Oak Park. I guess they're trying to get North Oak Park done. There's a Central Oak Park and there's a South Oak Park. And so I guess they're trying to now get the North Oak Park situated with their gentrification, and then they'll spread out. I don't know what the holdup is, really, but I've seen two lots that now have some building going on it. right in my neighborhood in North Oak Park. And like they're doing that food bank, what used to be the food bank. See, so something's happening here. They're trying to, you know, things have been on pause or whatever, on hold, but now it looks like stuff is starting to happen now with the, you know, the people who own these properties and shit around here. So that's basically what I wanted to come and tell you. This is like the morning rush hour of the Broadway. People can't go 60 miles an hour now because look, what is he gonna do? He's gonna go in front of everybody and right turn on red, and they see everybody's merging because they closed this down to one lane because the people, I guess, had too many accidents down here at the light, which is Martin Luther King. Oh, Latine, I can see you now. And yeah, you know what? I went on again and made another live that night. I was outside of the Coca-Cola bottling plant that shut down, and I was talking about how they put it right across from the Children's Hospital at UC Davis Hospital, which now they have a Shriners Hospital there built right across X Street, and the Shriners is in between X Street and Y Street. And then I noticed the same thing that I posted. If you look on Galileo 0723, I noticed the same configuration where Y Street ends at one street, and then it's like a dog leg, and then it continues around a Baptist church in one of these cities I've been looking at up in Washington. And I was like, gee, I thought that was an unusual configuration where Y Street is a dog leg and they put the Shriners Hospital right there. Okay, why? Follow the white rabbit, because the adrenochrome molecule looks like a rabbit. That's why they say follow the white rabbit, and Alice in Wonderland down the rabbit hole and all that shit. That's what I was talking about. And the bottling plant was closed now, and while I was standing out there, my bike fell over once. I had to pick it up, but then also I noticed that the window was open. Let me see if I could see your, let me put my glasses on, I could see what you're saying. Yeah, see, and I was saying it was strange. I noticed it was strange because all these artists went out there across the street where there's a big, like, triangle with grass, and they got the UC Davis Hospital, whatever, sign out there, and all these artists. One day I saw like 5 different people with easels painting the damn bottling, you know, Coca-Cola bottling plant that was closing. They were still in there. You could still look through the windows and see, you know, the guys in there running that line where the bottles went through. But now it's closed, and I looked up there and I saw the window was open, and it's got like a railing, not like a balcony, but like one of those just ornamental railings, but it has a ledge. And I said, shit, there's probably people living in there. And people boost them up, and they climb in there at night and go to sleep, because this neighborhood, see, that one we just passed is a big, huge, I don't know if it's going to be a stack and pack or what, going up right there, what I call Monopoly Row, where somebody had owned all these lots out on the corner. And now they're getting built. Stuff is getting built on them. So that one is a huge project, but it's going up right down there, right up my street. Yeah, and that's the thing. Latine left. Latine, if you listen to the rest of this stream, that's what they did to hundreds of people that I worked with at the AT&T buildings over on Marconi Avenue. There were hundreds of people over there that had jobs. And where did they go? They're all gone. All those people that I worked with over there, when they stole my pension. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. They're actually digging in that building. What are they digging? It's been sitting there like vacant and people not using it, and they moved everything over to, of course they got rid of the art program, fired the lady that had it, you know, and they shut down the food distribution in the hood, and they're the food bank. So now if you don't have a car to drive to one of these places that they go deliver the food with the big trucks and the refrigerators and the eggs and the meat and all that shit, you can't get the food anymore from the food bank because they shut it all down. So something's happening, something's going on right now. I don't know what it is, I can't tell you that, but I don't know if she... Can manners block words? Okay, I'm going to put you as a standard moderator on my channel, Latine. So next time you come on, you'll have authority and shit. Thanks so much for giving me a like on my video, Latine. And if you guys want to donate to my Freedom Fund, it's KaliKaren in Cash App with the $sign KaliKaren. And one day I'll do these videos in a professional way and not just fly by night on my phone. How about that? All right, you guys. Till next time. Did you come back, Latine? You came back? Or is this a stalker now in here? I was just shutting down my live stream because I said my message that I wanted to say. But you guys go check out my, I don't know who's on here now. I was talking to Latine. Check out my Galileo Telegram channel for the latest on Josh Green. There's a lot of Greenberg, Green, Josh Green over there at the Maui. And I swear I seen some pickups by the military over in Maui with the rich call sign on the flight, so that may be like a CGI Josh Green people are looking at. I don't know. He looked different to me. He looked extremely heavy when he was walking around supposedly with the resident, the belligerent occupier. So go check it out, because people are saying no, they're not giving people anything. They're taking too long to give people water and all this kind of stuff. I think they're trying to bribe people to go stay in hotels on the other side of the island so that they can go through the crime scene of the attack and say, oops, we didn't find nobody, when there's 1,000 people missing, mostly children. That's what I'm talking about, Latine. I saw it was 2 people on this chat, but I have some stalkers. When you weren't on my live, I had 2 other people the other night, and they wouldn't write and say who they were. And so I ended my live stream one night because it kind of pissed me off that I had stalkers. But then I said, oh, they're probably FBI people that want to find out how much people know. And so they're watching somebody who they know knows. Because I've been running my channel for 3 years now, and I have another poster in Ohio, another poster in Florida. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was watching the Josh Green guy, who's the governor, making all these mistakes. Like every mistake he makes, we find out about it right away. I also posted a link on my Telegram to the guy YouTube channel. I think it's called Hawaii Real Estate or Maui Real Estate or something. Yeah, I figured Latin. But I'm in the house. I'm going to go in the house now, and so I'm going to shut it down. But I was just saying, on my channel, there's also a link for that real estate, Hawaii real estate guy, and he's actually driving around talking to people. Listen, the fact is, they had a dress rehearsal for this fire 9 months ago. If you look on his channel and you do like the most popular and of his videos, and you see people were watching his video because the news wasn't reporting. 9 months ago, they had a fire on that same island, I think in those same hills that they said used to be pineapple and sugar cane plantations that are now just grass. And he was saying all the rain comes on the other side of the island, but you know, they don't want people to be able to collect rainwater because the Khazarians want to charge us for water. So they want to make collecting water illegal. So they don't want people in Maui to set up, you know, farms to grow their own food instead of getting it from here, which is super expensive. You see, they've been living the neo-colonialism. They still set up on the plantation. Oh yeah, they did. I didn't hear about that one, Latine. Well, you know what? They remember when they had the supposed false missile warning too during the pandemic? That was, I heard that was actually an assassination attempt on the POTUS. And it was a real missile. See? And they made the alarm, but then it got covered up, and then they looked stupid like they had made an alarm for no reason. You see? So this time, they needed the alarm, but they didn't do it because last time... So anyway, they burned up all the grass and stuff 9 months ago. So how much dry brush was there up there? Because he was filming that for a long time. He said, oh, the one I watched said, oh, I'm shutting down my live. And then he like starts it back up. He says, well, I'm starting this live over because I just shut one down, but as you can see, the sun went down and it got dark, and I seen that the fire is much more bigger than I thought. And I had shut down the live saying, well, I can't really see too much fire anymore, and because he had gone out there to report on it. Yeah, that's the problem. They've been resisting much longer. So what did they do now? Sacrifice their children to make them compliant. So that guy is I can't remember his name, but he has the link to his channel is in my on my Telegram, my Galileo channel. And he's got some good videos, and he's interviewing people. He's got the links posted up for people who want to donate and stuff like that. So Okay, thanks for getting on. I'll talk to you guys later. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And that channel that I put the link for, and that's what we want to know. And the one guy was even stalked when he went to do a live stream with Steve Bannon. He was on with Steve Bannon, and it was just a little segment that I saw. And he said, while he's talking, you could see Steve Bannon next to him, and he's standing there outside. And then you see this dude come walking up behind him, and he starts saying, he says, ever since we started pressuring them to say where the missing children are and how many are missing, he said, they've been stalking me. They've been stalking me. See, you're seeing it live right now. And the guy who had walked up behind him while he's using his phone just like I am and start talking to him. Say, buddy, he knew his name. Hey, so-and-so, trying to catch up with you, like it's his friend. He said, no, ever since we started pushing them for the number of the children and how many of them is missing, they started stalking this guy. And he was actually doing a live with Steve Bannon, and it interrupted himself. So go look on his channel, Latine, if you got time, because it's real estate, Hawaii real estate, something like that. But the link is in my Telegram channel, okay? And have yourself a good day wherever you are.